Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Vampire the Masquerade Redemption Blind. I would like to go and visit the blacksmith, maybe? Cathedral locked, convent locked, but you know, wouldn't he be asleep? Obviously, it's the middle of the night. But I have a lot of junk. That's my point. Doesn't look like I can talk to anyone at the inn. The blacksmith was this way, right? Yep. Oh, apparently he is still working. Interesting.
Good day to you, young sir.
Okay, so let's sell him some of the stuff I have. I don't want to sell those because they seem to be magical amulets of some kind, and I have not yet identified them. Okay, let's sell this. I have more junk in my haven, so I will have to return later. But I guess for now, can I buy anything interesting? Like a plate armor or something? He did have plate armor, did he? I guess no longer. Human only, okay, so I cannot use it anymore. Apparently no sort of blade from the looks of it. Studded leather armor. If I am to buy armor, you know, I would go all the way. I'm not about to spend 700 coin just for a leather armor. So I guess I'm not going to buy anything for now.
Good day to you.
Let's return to my haven and collect the rest of my stuff. To sell it later. And obviously I need to talk to Ekaterina as well. I also want to put 5 points into strength to get the better weapon. So let's equip that. Hmm. Oh, okay. I wasn't really right. It says here 2H, so two-handed. I didn't consider that because a bastard sword is technically something I should be able to wield in one hand. I guess I will stay with this then. I prefer to wear a shield for added survivability. Okay, let's collect the rest of my stuff and I will quickly run back to the blacksmith to sell it. To be honest, the arrows are starting to take a lot of space, so I think I will let them go. We'll need one more trip. This is two-handed as well. Speed is the same. And damage is a little bit better. I will keep this because it seems to be a magical femur of some sort, so maybe it's an artifact of... Okay, we'll have to leave those for now.
Good day to you, young sir.
Okay, this is a nice looking shield, I guess. Exquisite falchion, one-handed, broadsword. Still no plate. I can't use this anymore. What I am considering maybe buying... this is lethal 30, speed 90. Compare it to this. Lethal 40, speed 111, accuracy 20. Okay, this falchion is actually even better. It's still faster, and it has significantly better damage, and a bit better accuracy. Sure, let's try it. And I will buy the shield, because this is 15, 15, 10, lethal bashing aggravated. And this is 1530. Though, is it? I guess the lethal defense is exactly the same. I'm not going to buy it. I will wait for something better. Although, let's take a look at this exquisite halberd. So it's 55, speed 76. It's a bit better. I guess I'll buy it for him. It's not that expensive.
Good day to ye.
Oh, it actually does change the visual. That's cool.
Good day to ye, young sir. Ye have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal.
Okay, let's report to Ekaterina with the fragment of the Book of Nod.
This is most excellent, Wilhelm. Our alliance with the Cappadocians shall strengthen when I reveal Mercurio's treachery to Garinol. Wilhelm, thou art a Bruja of surpassing splendor. Our grandsire Bruja himself would feel pride at this.
In modesty, mistress, I could not have done it without Christoph's aid.
He has done well.
Christoph performed admirably, my sire. I believe he is ready to know of the oncoming struggle.
What struggle is this?
The Jihad. The great war of all the vampire clans. The Tzimisce against the Tremere, and us against both.
The Tremere?
The Tremere were once a house of mages, part of the Order of Hermes. They stole Cain's gift from an ancient of our kind, an antediluvian, one of Cain's grandchildren. They seek to infiltrate and control all the world. They couple the power of Cain with the ways of unspeakable magic.
The fiends from the Carpathians, the Tzimisce, are fighting the Tremere even as we speak. The Tzimisce have invaded the ancestral homelands of the Ventru, which puts us in a strange alliance with the very Ventru who destroyed our great city of Carthage. So, we unite with the vampire prince of Prague, the Ventru Rudolf Brandl. For now.
Thou hast reason to hate the Ventru as well, Christoph. Thou fell in battle against the pagan barbarians because the Ventru made puppets of thy leaders. The Ventru sent thee into battle to stop their Tzimisce enemies. Most of the barbarians were revenants, ghoul servitors of the Tzimisce.
Other clans maintain havens here in Prague. Thou hast met the Cappadocians. The Nosferatu lurk below the graveyard in the northern quarter. Most of King Ottokar's family, the Premisils, are Tzimisce ghouls. With the entrance of the Tremere into Prague, a struggle is bound to ensue, leaving the mortals greatly abused. We must avert this horror.
Many in Prague have disappeared, including Bruja. We suspect they fell victim to the Tzimisce fiends, or the usurping Tremere. We must stop the abductions.
First, we must seek to undo the damage done by the traitorous Mercurio. Mistress, I wish to approach the Jewish quarter and warn the rabbi of Mercurio's meddling. If their golem hath suffered a cowardly attack, it may not be able to protect the Jews from the Tzimisce.
We have no alliance with the Kabbalists in the Jewish quarter, and they have powerful charms of faith to wield against our kind.
We have a duty to protect the mortals.
Should we deliver unto them this news, mayhap the Jews will owe us a boon. But we have much to do first. In 3 nights' time thou may deliver thy message. Take Christoph with thee, but beware. The Kabbalists have no love for the likes of us.
Why the 3-night period, though?
3 nights' time may be too late.
After one mission with Wilhelm, thou hast become very like him. So be it. Wilhelm, take Christoph to the Jewish quarter this night, and warn the rabbi.
You've learned a new discipline group, Prothean. Ah, I guess that's because I'm friendly with Wilhelm, and he taught me. I'm not interested in that for the moment. I will save some XP for upgrading the feeding. Okay, anything to add from Cosmas?
Learn thy lessons well.
Thou hast not yet completed thy tasks. Go ye hence, Christoph. We shall speak more when thou art ready.
Okay. Wait, kill the golem? What? I was supposed to warn them that the golem might have been tampered with, not destroyed myself. It's kind of weird, but what do I know? Okay, I think the northern quarter is this way. Let me save though. Okay, apparently something has been happening here because there are corpses around.
Help us, the Golem.
What did she say? Help us, the golem did something. So did it like went mad? Or something like that? I guess it might have turned against them.
Save us! Our own Golem has gone mad!
Can the rabbi control this brute?
Yes, but the rabbi is dead. I am his son, Mendel.
Tell me how to kill the golem, Mendel.
The golem's life cometh from truth.
Thou speakest riddles.
The word truth hath been writ upon a scroll and placed within the brow of the creature. The Hebrew word for truth and the word for death are but a single letter apart. Destroy that one letter and the creature falls in death.
Okay, but he didn't tell me what the words are in Hebrew, so how am I supposed to know which letter to erase?
The word truth hath been writ upon a scroll.
Okay. As I said, not as helpful as I would like it to be. Okay. Macabre the Golem. Okay. But again, I don't quite know what I'm supposed to change about the words inscribed in him. unless what he meant is just to damage it sufficiently, and it will automatically choose the right word to sort of delete. No, don't do it.
I crave blood.
Okay, that's not particularly great. Macabra's Shem. Yeah, the Shem are the words.
This is the Kabbalistic magic that quickened the Golem.
Indeed, but I have to alter it, right? Maybe the rabbi's son is going to do it. Obviously, he's more qualified. For one, he actually speaks Hebrew, so there is the... Okay, let's return to him before exploring further. Okay, that was weirdly anticlimactic, the battle with the Golem.
The demon is no more.
The Golem was no demon.
It was, and we have sent it straight to hell.
The Golem was animated by the life force, and his spirit now returns to Abraham's bosom.
What? Blaspheming sorcerer? This monster of clay has no soul.
I am no sorcerer. I am a Kabbalist, and all life is from God. Every man, animal, and creature, even this Golem, even vampires such as thee.
Liar! Thou dost toy with my sanity! One such as I cannot be redeemed. I am an outcast from heaven.
Not so. All life comes from one place, and to that place it must return.
Why should God make such creatures?
To vex mankind. They're all part of the kingdom of God, sent to test our faith, as the devil did test the simple faith of Job. How has thy faith endured, Crusader?
Not well, for God hath abandoned my soul.
The question is not whether God hath abandoned thee, selfish boy. It's whether thou wilt abandon God and become a beast.
I shall consider thy words.
Nay, there is no magic in the Shem. 'Tis merely letters. Letters which connect the Golem to the true source of power.
Nonetheless, the Cappadocians would be grateful to get such a thing. It would help them build golems for their own protection.
The Shem is thine, with my blessings to do with as thou pleaseth.
Okay. I have enough to upgrade this, which I am going to do. And for you... I guess you can have more strength. Because you fight with a halberd, so I would imagine strength is useful for such a two-handed weapon. Okay, let's explore this cemetery over here. What is that? Oh, that's simply a lantern, I guess. And a fresh grave? Or a grave that has been opened. Bring the Shem to Garinol. Bring the Shem back to Mende. But I did that already. And to be honest, I'm kind of weirded out by how easily the rabbi's son gave up their ancient Kabbalistic knowledge to the likes of us. Does not strike me as a particularly good idea.
Now that the Golem is dead, we must visit Joseph, leader of Clan Nosferatu. The Jewish quarter of Prague falls under his control, and our custom dictates that we tell him of the events. Be warned, the Nosferatu embrace curses them with transfiguration of face and body. They chose to live out of sight of the mortals and their fellow Cainites, but they have wisdom beyond even that of the Bruja.
But not wisdom enough to prevent this night's slaughter.
Salutations from Ekaterina the Wise.
Wise. Not wise enough to protect the mortals from Cainite treachery. And neither was I.
It has now been set right by the courage of the Promethean Bruja.
Has it? Another quarter of Prague is now defenseless before the fiends who steal innocence in the night. Sons of Cain and sons of Abel alike are missing. But I am pleased thou hast stopped the Golem. Send my greetings to thy mistress.
Where do these many passages lead?
Everywhere. Everywhere mortals live in Prague, there are secret entrances to even the most impregnable fortresses of the mortals.
Most useful.
Enter them not, stripling. Trespass, and I will peel thy pretty, unscarred face, and wear it as a fair and tender mask. My tunnels are only for Nosferatu.
Or those who pay the price.
What price?
Bring me a goblet of sweet blood from an elder Cainite of beautiful visage, or venture not within my lair.
Okay. Potentially useful for later.
Bring me a goblet.
Now, he seems pretty chill. He seems like he cares a lot for the mortals of the city. And in fact, that seems to be often a common theme with Nosferatu, where they are very hideous outwardly, you know, their appearance is hideous, but their character, as it were, is actually quite nice. It was the case in Bloodlines for the most part. Both Gary, the Nosferatu Primogen, and Bertram Tongue were pretty chill towards you. Okay, so I guess let's return to Garinol, because I talked with the Mendel and he doesn't have anything more to say. Yeah, I cannot even initiate any more conversations. And I imagine Garinol is back at his monastery, right? So that's a bit of a trek and potentially kind of annoying, but I don't have that much of a choice in this matter. Oh, but actually, while I'm there, I might visit the gypsy and try to identify some of the amulets I picked up. Also, I have a couple of things to sell to the blacksmith.
Good day to ye, young sir.
I will keep this for now. As I said, it seems to be magical.
Ye have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal.
A comely young sister did come to me from the convent. A clever lass she was, and more valorous than many a young warrior. She bade me give thee this letter.
Okay. Let's take a look.
My dearest Christoph, I have spoken to the old gypsy, a woman of great lore and learning. She hath told me much of the way of the Canaanites. She has heard that the soul is not truly lost after the horrid blood ceremony. There is hope even in unlife. The elder Canaanites know of the secret, and thou too may learn of it. I live for thy redemption. Thine in faith, Anezka.
Yeah, what she's talking about is called Golconda. Golconda is this mystical state of salvation from the curse of vampirism. It is unclear what it actually entails. There are conflicting legends about it, but it either straight up restores you to life if you attain it, or at least it frees you from the need to consume blood. So you're technically still a vampire, but you no longer need to prey on humans. And there are even legends of vampires being able to walk in the sun.
Hello, young one. What is it you desire?
Well, what is it I desire? Kindred Vitae. Would Joseph accept it? He wanted vampire blood, right? From an elder. But I guess this doesn't specify that it's elder blood. I wanted to somehow identify those. I guess I have a scroll of... Because the problem is, I have no idea what those scrolls actually do. Awaken is basically a resurrect scroll. If one of my companion dies, Walk the Abyss teleports me to my haven, so I still have the Spirit's Touch scroll that I haven't checked. So
farewell, young one.
Let me save and see what it does. So how do I... Okay, so I cannot target it on the ground. Can I target it on my companion? I can't. So can I target it on an item? Seemingly also not. Unless I'm doing it wrong. So let's try again like this. F1. Cannot target it on a companion. Cannot on the ground. And seemingly I also cannot use it, so it's not an identifying scroll, I guess. Or wait, maybe I had the wrong scroll equipped. I cannot use it on a companion, cannot use it on the ground. Oh, I can use it. Okay. So it is an identifying scroll.
Hello, young one.
For all intents and purposes.
What is it you desire?
+5 faith. I am not a human anymore, so I'm going to sell it. I need more of those scrolls, though.
Farewell, young one.
Okay, so
here be my wares.
They all give me a bonus to faith. I will buy 2 more of them, and I will buy some of those bottles of Vitae. They aren't that expensive. Okay, I don't have Take protection 100. Okay, potentially useful, I guess, if some vampire hunters would want to stake me, but I'm not going to
Take care
to buy it yet. Let's go and meet Garinol.
Hail, Garinol of Clan Cappadocian, master of the art of death.
Hail to thee, servant of the wise Ekaterina of Clan Bruja. Be most welcome. And hail to thee, good Christoph, who vanquished the fiend in the mines. I make no claim of vengeance against thee for the destruction of my haven. Instead, I offer my thanks to thee, and to thy clan, for bringing to light the treachery of my venomous child Mercurio.
I present this to thee as a gift from Ekaterina the Wise, sire of the Bruja.
Ah, yes. This should be of some use indeed, to protect us from the disorder of these times. Tell your mistress I am grateful, and owe the noble Bruja a boon.
We shall.
I only wish this gem had not been purchased at so dear a price. I mourn the bloodshed in the Jewish quarter by the wicked Mercurio, and do reproach myself for his misdeeds. The good rabbi now journeys into the land of the dead, where hides all knowledge, and I am to blame. Prithee tell Ekaterina that I wish to serve her Promethean task, and strive with her to bind up our uncertain future. In partial payment of the boon I owe, I offer thee my prized child, Serena. She will aid thee in thy efforts.
I pray that my service will be of value to thee.
Okay. What's your deal? You have a dagger, so I assume you're more discipline-based. How do I check your disciplines again? Ah, I need to rest to see what level... Oh, no, there's actually a separate panel for that. Shambling hordes. So, I guess she can summon undead? Yeah, awakens the dead target to your aid. Okay, potentially kinda cool, I guess. Well, we'll see how she does. Anything to add?
Now, make haste to thy university, and bestow my gratitude upon noble Ekaterina. I shall meet with her anon, and plan the defense of Prague against the fiends.
Okay, let's go. Wait, did I ever go down here? Oh, I did not because I cannot.
Learn thy lessons well.
Thou hast not yet completed thy tasks.
In fact, I very much did, but I guess my actual objective for now is go to rest. Well, let's do that then.
I understand thy sorrow, Kristoff. When Garinol embraced me, I was forced to leave behind all I loved in the mortal world. The loss of it still weighs upon my heart and drags me to despair. I offer thee any comfort I may give in thy grief.
I thank thee, but I do not surrender my hope of reunion with Anezka, even though I am beyond all hope.
Then thy Anezka is fortunate indeed, though such barren hope might breed only more sorrow.
Okay. Okay, so I don't have that much XP. I will just leave it be for now.
No!
I am not surprised the little nun is missing. She is reckless.
Dost thou know of her?
No!
Yes, we shall lie to thee no longer. Anezka came hither in search of thee. The gift of sight blazed in her eyes, revealing unto her that we are childer of Cain. And yet she had no fear of us.
Where is she?
We told her thou wert not among us, and she left.
What?
She insisted on leaving this letter for thee, as if she somehow knew we had lied to her. I give it thee.
Dearest Kristoff, I have not seen thee since the night thou fled the convent, and I fear thou hast been swallowed by the creatures that rule the night. But dread shall not rule my heart. I am resolved to renounce my holy orders and walk the face of the earth until I unite with thee. And if thou turneth thy face from me, I shall search for such panacea as will restore thy soul and bring the rose to thy fair cheek again. Thou hast captured my heart, and I can do naught but seek thee and make us both whole. Though our cause be lost, yet shall we both be found. Thy immortal love, Anezka.
Why didst thou not tell me?
Whelp, thou must leave her world behind.
Thou hast doomed her. I could have persuaded her to stay in the safety of the convent.
Nay, thou canst not control such as she. There was a mania that shone in her eye, a kind of madness. And yet her mind was sharp, as if her delirium had strengthened her mind rather than sapped it. In another time, I would have been moved to take such a one as my child.
Nay, her soul must remain pure. We must find her and save her from the fiends. We must redeem her before my curse dooms her, as in my dream.
The nun was not the only one missing. Many have been taken, mortal and vampire alike. We go in search of our bourgeois allies, but will rescue as many of the others as we can, including thy mortal nun.
Therefore we are resolved to entreat Prince Rudolf Brandl for assistance, even though he is of Clan Ventru. To make amends for withholding this letter from thee, we go tonight. Come.
We know of these disappearances. Little happens in Prague without our knowledge.
How now? Hast thou discovered the culprit?
We can direct thee aright, should we feel so moved.
I cannot imagine such a thing as can move thy lordship.
We desire a reliquary containing the arm of St. George, which lieth in the antechamber of the Cathedral of St. Vitus. Alas, a ring of hallowed ground outside the cathedral doth repel Cainites. The sanctified ground extends not into the cathedral, but we cannot cross the outer gates.
Then how may we cross the sanctified ring to enter the cathedral?
We tire of thee. Pray, do not return until thou hast the arm.
Very well. We go.
Okay, again, I feel like this is not a particularly wise thing to say from a practical standpoint of min-maxing the game, but I also feel like it's a very nice thing to say while role-playing Christoph, so let's do it.
Nay, to withhold such knowledge is wicked. We seek to save many. Has the prince no pity, no humanity, that he only bestows his knowledge for a price?
I warn thee, stripling. We have staked fledglings for 100 years as punishment for little else than speaking in our presence. We allowed thy mistress to make thee, and we can unmake thee with a word.
Pray forgive him. Christoph knows not.
Silence. Because yon child Christoph did show bravery in the silver mines, and may yet be useful to us, he shall yet retain his freedom, but only if he henceforth silences his impertinent Bruges tongue.
Okay. Do they have anything to add? Apparently not. What about you?
We tire of thee. Pray, do not return until thou hast the arm.
Okay. So I guess I'm leaving then. Enter Yosef's tunnels. Okay. But to do that, I need the blood of an elder? I wonder if Ekaterina will provide me with some of hers. Okay, Judith Bridge. Are there any other locations I can go through from here? Seemingly not. Okay, so this goes to the castle grounds. So I guess the castle is not on the Visegrad hill after all. Because, wait, Petrin Hill Monastery. I was here just right now. The Golden Lane shop. But the Visegrad Hill was the other way somewhere? I must admit, I was only ever in Prague in transit. I haven't done any serious sightseeing in Prague. And even less so am I familiar with like its actual topography. Can I fast travel to my haven? Nope. But I will regularly travel to my haven though, because I want to talk to Ekaterina, if I can. Obviously I do require elder blood. Okay, apparently they have literally nothing to tell me.
Dearest Christoph, I have not seen these. My dearest Christoph.
Okay, I read both of those. Or rather, I guess I had them read to me. Well, I guess I will go and talk to Joseph though, and see what he has to say regarding my passage. To my knowledge, I don't have the blood, but then I don't know where I can even get it.
Joseph, do thy hidden tunnels allow vampires to enter the cathedral?
Aye. My tunnels undermine the sanctified ring of protection. I have used the tunnels to enter the cathedral many times, and gorged myself upon the intoxicating Christian blood within.
Then I shall bring thee the blood of a beautiful Cainite elder, and enter thy tunnels.
Bring me a goblet.
Yeah, but I tried talking with Ekaterina. Bring Elder Vitae to Joseph, because she's pretty much the only Cainite that I know of that would fit that description, unless... Does it have to be an Elder blood? Yeah, Elder. So she doesn't qualify, Serena, because she's just a fledgling, much as I am. All this back and forth is a little bit annoying. Because I already wanted to talk to Ekaterina about this, but I couldn't.
We crave a goblet of thy precious blood, that we may enter the Nosferatu tunnels to pass into the cathedral.
I do give thee a goblet of my blood, brave Christoph. May the arm of a saint arm us with absent friends.
Okay.
Do not disobey me, child.
Interesting that she says she gives me the goblet and yet she's still holding it, but I assume she did give it to me in actuality, and it's just a graphical misunderstanding.
Oh, yes. It is lovely. Most lovely. Thou mayest enter my halls. Go thou. However, I cannot guarantee a safe journey.
Okay, that's interesting. I was talking about that already. How I am pretty sure that in the lore of the tabletop game, you're not supposed to drink the blood of other vampires, because you could end up being bloodbound to them, which would render you susceptible to like their mental control and their suggestions. So I'm not quite sure why he was so eager to drink Ekaterina's blood. Let's enter the tunnels. Wait, are they going to attack me, or...? They are. Interesting. Am I going to be in trouble for killing them? They very clearly attacked me first, but I'm not sure if the rest of the clan Nosferatu are necessarily going to care about that.
abyss with thee!
The what? Ah, the scroll of heightened senses. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to fight them. But to be honest, if somebody attacks me first, they must be ready to face destruction. Like, that's how it goes, in my eyes. But I'm not sure which way I should go first.
To the abyss with thee!
Interesting that they were still able to fight it, even when it was, technically speaking, invisible to me at least. Claymore, okay. Let her have it for now. Not that she's going to use it, but she has free inventory. Which reminds me, I should save. And in fact, I should also end this episode because it's long enough. But I'm trying to determine which is the proper way to go. Okay, I think those two paths actually link right here. Indeed they do. So I'm going to defeat that one guy over there, and then I will be ready to end.
To the abyss with thee!
Again, I'm still not sure if I'm supposed to be killing them, but hey, they started it. I'm going to save. And end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.